Wrong song. Hang on. Do over.
Let's fucking go.
Run it back. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's all everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots, we're living the dream. We're all over zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
What's up, ladies and gents? Joe and Henry, what's up? What's up, my bros?
What up?
What's going
What's up,
on?
man?
Good to see you. Sorry about that fuck up. Fucking idiot.
It's okay. It's okay.
Fucking idiot.
Quickest mute ever.
Hey, Joe, you want to see a short that our editor friend cut up of you?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Welcome
He's
everybody
awesome.
to the show. Good to see you all.
Oh, that's nice of you to do.
Yeah.
Even Lemon?
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Joe's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Welcome. Good to see you guys. By the way, appreciate you guys showing up. Like all that shit. It's fucking cool. It's awesome. But like seeing all the familiar faces here every freaking day. Subscribers is going up too, man. I look at that stuff. Subs, more people watching, more people viewing. It's really fucking cool. This is working and we love it, girl.
What? Fucking love it.
Yeah, check this out though. This I love. You'll love this too.
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry, you can't. This is the thing. When you do this shit, you can't give a shit. You will make a face. You'll make a stupid face 80% of the time, maybe more, and it's just gonna stop there. You get used to it. You're a handsome dude. Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
All right, check this.
See, Web3 is people that do not deserve nearly the recognition that they have usually get it. And so I see that sort of like being for Thread Guy. His popularity got him to a place where he's working with Farouk or whatever. He's probably not very polished. A lot of natural talent, but he probably has not had the 10,000 hours of work to have made himself an expert.
Dude, it like sums up the space. It sums up like meme coin culture. Something overnight goes to like these $100 million market caps, and there's not a lot of substance there. After you reach that first peak, that first run, it takes something real to sustain it. And Thread Guy's showing he puts in the work to sustain it.
The way that I see Web... Wow.
I like it. I fucking like it, man.
Wow, that's so fucking trolly. It's unbelievable.
I like how he threw in at the end something
I'm not even in there at all. Not even
it's
like
hard when you don't talk,
We searched for highlights of that show for you, and you literally said 7 words that show. For a couple, can I talk about that real quick? I mean,
what, Thread Guy?
Yeah, that's short.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't like how the first thing I say is that like, oh, the thing about Web3 is it's a bunch of people that get credit that they don't deserve, and Gary Vaynerchuk's faces there first, kind of making it as if I was talking about Gary there.
Oh,
I was not talking about Gary there, so it's kind of saying like, oh, you're creating drama between me and Gary's as friends when that's not what it should be. So
I don't think anybody would have. Dude, I watched that like 10 times. I didn't once make that link, but I know you, so I
did. I did. See, there I talked. Joe, I got that link, and it's the first thing I thought too.
Yeah, it's like, here, let me throw some fucking shade. If I had to fucking, you want to repeat that?
Why was Gary even in there? His name wasn't even mentioned.
Because despite Hudah not thinking that, like, oh, he didn't even notice that, I wouldn't be surprised if Hudah fucking pieced that together.
I didn't piece this bullshit. Dude, I didn't piece this together. It's the party said there is just, I think that was just showing Web3. I don't think that was a comment on the part about Web, whatever the negative part. I don't think it was about, whatever.
I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
Let's get him on the show. Let's get our editor friend on the show.
I told him, I told Gary that I'd get him on the show when the show was getting good. So we're still gonna have to wait a little while for that. The other thing I want to say about that is, you know, I was watching right before I got on because I've been busy all day, but I hopped on Twitter, saw some girl, woman, lady talking about Thread Guy's interview with Tate, and I guess she got like the fucking the trolls from Tate's world commenting on her. And I was like, you know what? That she doesn't deserve that. Like, we deserve that fucking hate more than she does. You know what I mean? Type shit. That clip right there, I would be shocked if it did not cause if it's shown on any regularity. I would not be surprised if we got some shit for that. So,
but by who?
I don't know. Thread Guy and whoever else. I don't know.
Good. Yeah, that's what we want.
Bring it. We'll take it. We'll
Hey,
take
dude,
it on,
it's part of the game. Thread Guy in his interview said to Andrew Tate, he talked shit. He called him cringe to rage bait him. That's part. These guys know it's part of the game. It is part of the game. Are we in it or are we not?
Well, I don't rage bait first.
You did. You absolutely fucking did. No. The proof is right there in that short.
No. You want to know why it's not rage bait? Because I believe what I say. If he comes on, I will say that to him, and I believe that's the fucking legit.
All right, fair. Yeah.
So I'm not rage baiting. I may have been extreme in my view, but that is how I feel. So fuck it.
No. I don't know if Henry was just offended or what. He's gone.
He's out.
He's gone. Anyway, I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, why don't we get into a little of the market? I want to spend, well, you know what, a little teaser. Just a little fucking teaser here. Just a little teaser, okay? Did you see Magic Eden getting into the content game, which I love? I love these fuckers. Magic Eden's they're fucking cool, and they're building the best products out there. They're fucking great. Dude, we got some competition, bruh. We got some competition there. I'm curious how it goes. Part of me, I watched this video. I'll play it real quick. I watched this video, and you know the meme, this is who you're trading against? You know, like that whole thing? Yeah. I see it, and I think that kind of thing. And I see that all the time when I see Web3 dudes. I'm intimidated by them all. I think they're all so fucking cool, and I'm intimidated by anybody that's anonymous, and I think they're fucking awesome.
Wow.
And then sometimes I see them, I'm like, dude, I can, like, why?
So what are we watching? Sorry, I was
okay, this is a video they put out. They're getting into the content game. They made a TikTok account, and they got their guy. I don't know if this is their Twitter intern.
Okay.
You know, who does their tweeting and shit. Making content, which is great. Get the Zoomers on board. So let's watch this. This will kind of set up, I think, most of today's talk, which is the next leg up and NFTs, feeling like there's some energy coming back, right? And so this is part of it. This is part of how you onboard people, and I'm rooting for this shit. All right, here we go.
Look at this dude.
What's up, Twitter? Huge news. Magic Eden is now coming to TikTok, baby. Yes, sir. Join us as we drag the TikTokers into the NFT world. But, the intern's me. I might have had just a small oopsie daisy. It was a little guy. Like, it was so small. Okay, I might have messed up the handle.
I want to get this guy on here. I gotta see if it's... I don't know who runs their account. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, now it's MAGICEDENN. There's two N's. Okay, I'm sorry. Why not add an extra N, right? No, it's not a scam. It's really us. Just your favorite intern making life more magical with typos. Follow us at Magic Eden, MAGICEDENN. Yep, two N's. Don't forget the N. For all the latest updates on crypto and NFT news. I'll see you there.
I'll see you there, buddy. Do you like it? Do you like it? Are you happy Zoomers are coming in? Like, does that feel bad? Is it just like inevitable? Be real, because are you worried to say shit because it's gonna get chopped up into a short now?
You talking to me?
Yeah. There's nobody else here.
No, respect to this guy. Like I say about all artists, and this is an art.
Yep.
It's never easy, and I respect anybody that does it. So, congratulations. Did you say you were intimidated by this guy?
I didn't mean, not him per se. Like, not him. It's when I see these, picture anonymous guys, like anonymous guys who tweet, right? The guys with big followings and shit. And you're like, sure. I build all this up in my head. I'm like, they're so smart. They're so smart, and they're so good at tweeting, and they're so good at trading. I'm intimidated by everybody. I just am. And when I see him, I'm less intimidated. I'm like, he's a fucking dork, and so am I. That's cool. I would probably get along great with him.
I'm excited that they're getting into the content game. This guy seems like a very interesting fellow, and is trying very hard to be excitable and entertaining. So good job. You know, like you're doing your job. I like that they're putting some editing into that. They tried to highlight the funny parts and do a good job. I think that's great. I'm not going to critique it yet, just because there's no
Yeah.
point. There's no point in me critiquing it, right?
No.
Like, is it polished? Is it like am I like wow? No, but it's the beginning, and good job, and it's never easy.
Yep.
So yeah,
I'm with you, dude. Right there. Like, I think it's excellent. I think you start somewhere, and I think they're starting from a pretty good place. Like, probably better than good. But again, they got the product that backs them, right? Like, they can walk with their chest out. Like, they got a killer product. If they got the personality now they're gonna have the content getting out there, and I really do think it'll work on Magic Eden. Who's the other dude who does the like shorter video content in person with like Rasmer, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm talking about?
no, but I do want to hit up two more things.
Yeah, do it.
One, I think also in the short where I rip into fucking Thread Guy, do you come in and say like positive things about him?
Yes, absolutely. So you look like the bad guy. I look like a hero. You're the asshole, Joe.
I love it. Okay, just like in the beginning of our show when people were like, "I'm a fucking asshole."
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Look, dude. Okay, look. It depends on the day, but like a good percentage of your clip-worthy shit is more like probably like angled like that. It just is.
Yeah,
Embrace
no,
it.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
And honestly, you were very like you were kind of Thread Guy, especially the first day, the second day less. But I think you were fair and had great critiques. And honestly, like I don't think you said anything that wasn't like reasonable too.
right, but I would say that clip is almost inciting a certain narrative of negativity. There's funny things that I do in a negative way. The scream I thought was funny when that guy was like in the comments section, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna ban you from our YouTube channel and stuff like that. All in good fun. But like I said, that's fine. If we're gonna make me the guy, I'm fine with that.
You gotta embrace it. If we're gonna go places or not, just
It's
embrace
just
it.
odd
Dude.
that the people on my team are the ones doing that, right? Like they're the ones like kind of doing that.
Well, so
Weird.
I think, especially because our editor's really good. He's really good, dude. I think he has us leaning into our strengths. That is your strength. It is. It is. You got a great way of like getting your energy out there, which is sometimes like a little antagonistic, and it works. And people like, people like it. People love it. I love it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like the first clip is you could make the argument that you're trying to say that I'm fucking around and talking negatively to a friend, Gary, and
Yes.
that I'm the asshole with Thread, that you're the good guy, which is a fucking bizarre. It's a bizarre out of the gate sort of thing. I won't complain. Whatever.
Well, I'll tell you this. There's other clips of you where you sound super kind and fucking awesome and all that good stuff. It's balanced. I've watched all these, of course.
And I think, oh, and yes, when we were watching this, and I was like, I don't want to rip into this guy and art, blah blah blah. I did think about like, yeah, if I do rip into this guy, it's going to be cut up. So I'm the asshole again, and you're the good guy.
That's it. That is it. Damn, I posted this one twice. God damn. Amateurs. Fucking amateurs. All right. This is the dude I was thinking of. The other dude, like again, making great content and reaching that younger generation. Have you seen this dude?
I don't think so.
He's pretty good, dude. Again, like funny, entertaining, all that shit, and like reaching that other like demographic. I don't know if we'll ever reach that. All right, guys, can I say chat? Can I say hey chat? No, my girl said no. Okay, I got to do it just to make them cringe even harder. Chat, what's give me age ranges. I don't know how old people are. Like, do we ever reach that demographic? I don't think so. I don't think we do. But you tell me. Give me ballpark. We talking you guys in the 20s? You guys in your 30s? You fucking boomers?
We got any teenagers in here?
We got any teenagers in here, right?
Yo, is this guy? He's mogging hard with those glasses.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see this one just to get an idea what
let me
his
hear it,
content's
hear it.
like?
There's this new meme coin theory where people are valuing meme coins based off of what hot girls think. So on the left, we have Billy. And on the right, we have Dog with Hat. So which one of these dogs do you like more and think is cuter?
This one. He's got a little hat on. He's cute.
They're both really cute. I'd have to say the one on the left, though.
Billy!
Billy for his looks, but I like this one for his personality.
I'm going Billy.
Billy takes a victory. Nice.
I like this one. He's just like a baby.
This one. His eyes. They're like cute and big.
Can you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, please?
Like looks? Like
Follow me or you're...
You know? This
Yeah,
is
I liked him until he did that last.
yeah.
thing.
You know what? You know what's interesting, real quick too.
Yeah.
The same way Twitter Spaces, right? Twitter Spaces started happening, and there weren't a ton of them. In fact, especially you could use it as a way to measure this space. There would be days with no Twitter Spaces, nothing. It was, and you knew that's when we were in a bear market. There was nothing out there on X, on Twitter at the time.
That's not the guy that asked Trump about the crypto question. That's Marvin or whatever, isn't it?
Malcolm. Malcolm is who asked him. No, yeah, different guy. You know, it's like they're all that younger generation. They all wear the Mog glasses, whatever they're called. But
okay.
Well,
so,
here's the point about Twitter Spaces. It's watered down now. There's so many fucking Twitter Spaces. Everybody does Twitter Spaces now. We're getting into that era with content. I think everybody's starting to feel it. Everybody is starting to make video content. And by everyone, it's probably like 10 to 15 people. But it used to be nobody. Yeah. And now everybody who wants to have an edge, like why we started early, is we sense that coming. Everybody's going to start doing this. It's going to get watered down, but the cream is going to rise. We'll see who kind of ends up being top dog in that field. Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
No, yeah. So no, I'm sorry, because you were right. You were making a point. Good point. Yeah, I think that when we're talking about like the content creators, I would say that in the past year or so, I've noticed newer content creators. And the thing that is interesting about the content creators that I'm noticing is that they are kind of handpicked a little bit. And most of them that I'm seeing are kind of in that sort of rug radio sort of umbrella, I would say.
Yeah.
And I think that they probably made a conscious effort, similarly to other corporate sort of people, to put attractive, appealing people in on their content, pushing that. And
that's why we brought you in, Joe.
Yeah, thanks. But I don't know, as far as their talent levels, they definitely have talent. I'm fans of a lot of them, but there's something inorganic or disingenuous about it that I don't like all of them. But you know, whatever.
Well, it's that generation. Like, man, I reached that point. Like, I'm old enough now. I reached that point. I don't relate to it. I know that I'm that boomer now where I'm like, it's just not my speed. It's not my style. And I know they're going to be and already are running laps around me. You know what I mean? I know it. So like, I just look at
laps around you.
All these guys.
What?
I'm not saying anybody works harder than me. You know how much time I put in. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, you know, maybe it's the results. Like that stuff just works. Sure. It just works. You know.
You know what? Okay. I don't know if I agree with you. I was watching Thread Guy's subscribers. He had like
YouTube.
Yeah, like 1,300.
Yep.
You know, I was like, okay, he's the guy that Andrew Tate chose to fucking use. Like we I don't know what we have on crypto or whatever, but the channel that I always embrace is yours, which was the Inside NFTs.
Oh, let me shill it. That's a great fucking segue. By the way, guys, if you're not subscribed here on SlamX, can I even click it? Can I go there? Am I on the main page? I am. Guys, make sure you're subscribed here on SlamX Official. That's on YouTube. For us. For fucking us. Catch us in the morning. Catch me in the morning. Catch us in the afternoon. More to come, too. I promise you some really... I'll just say this. I can't say who it is, but a show that is a different kind of legitimate. Like, that's it. Like, a fucking show that will actually blow your dicks away.
You've shilled so many guests, and none of them have come on. So, like, let's just...
I can tell you why after.
Okay.
This isn't a guest. This is somebody doing a show.
Okay.
Who you see this person on TV and shit. It's a big one. Anyway, and this is where I'm going to shill my.
So anyway,
go ahead.
So my point is that like we went from like I don't even know 700 subscribers. We started our show. We were pretty consistent on here. And we built it up to over like 13, 14. I forget what it was, 16, something like that. And then we went to Crypto Slam, so it obviously slowed down. But we were fucking cruising to the point where we had equal or more subscribers than Thread Guy.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, they're not running laps around us.
They will. Watch it. Exponentially, dude. He started so late, right? There was
he did before us, bro.
Thread Guy didn't start before us.
Yes, he did. He had interviews before us, yes.
Okay, let's check.
Sure. If you want to find him, I think he's on I think he's one of those
Boom. All right, I'm going to see his oldest video. 6 months ago.
Yeah, go on FOMO Hour and go under his content.
FOMO. That's different, though, if we're measuring the views on or subs on his channel, right?
No.
Like, was that the metric or no?
No. I mean, I guess, whatever. I'm just saying that, like...
I didn't know they had a... Oh, it's the Rug Radio. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you go to Rug Radio and then hit under, like... videos and then scroll down, I think that there's like a bunch of like Thread
Yeah,
guy
old-
ones.
Oldest 2 years ago on Rug Radio. It's see, even that I think is different. Brands are different. People like an individual, even though the individual is now a brand, but people eat up individual stuff. It feels more personal. It feels less corporate-y. But Rug Radio, I'm less likely to subscribe than I am a person. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is this, and I've been making this argument for a while now, and you've been swatting it away for a while now. Is that like so? Rug Radio are they arguably the big dog in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Are they arguably the guy that are running laps around us? I mean, come on, they got 4,000 subscribers. Is that what we're scared about?
I don't think they push this. They push X. They push space. This is not this is not part of their plan.
You're just full of goddamn excuses. It's unbelievable.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is you're like worried about everything. None of the metrics really point to us should be worried. If anything, I'd be worried if I were them to be like, oh, okay, well, they're fucking putting in a lot of effort. They've got subscribers through multiple different content creators pushing it. We've got us, basically. I mean, come on.
All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That perspective is good. It makes sense. I think these guys focus less on YouTube. Maybe they're pivoting down and pushing more there. But no, you're totally right. I'm really proud of what we built over on Inside NFTs in that short time. Dude, coming up on a year on us, that channel in 3 weeks or less, going to be a year. It's really fucking cool. Double the subscribers I thought the channel would have. The goal was 1,000. It's at 1,986. Dude, 14 away or less from 2K. Fucking wild. So that's been a blast, dude. Yeah, more to come over there too. All right, I don't know where Henry is, which is fine. He can pop in out whenever. He's traveling too, I think, right? I think he's still on the road and stuff.
Driving.
So I'm sure he'll come back in, or he got in a wreck.
I think
we'll find out.
tomorrow is his last day doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's hit the market and stuff. Normally we get to this a bit earlier, but that was a fun freaking intro. I do want to get more to Magic Eden too because they're teasing stuff, but let's hit the market real quick. Crypto market, dude. More of the same, right? It's the same story as yesterday. Same story for the past week now. It's Germany still selling Bitcoin. I think today around 600 million. I didn't see if there were any final totals, but it was over 500 million this morning. What do you know?
Is this refreshed? How refreshed is this? Is this current?
Yeah, let's see. It should be. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know, dude. I want it to be pushing, but yeah, that was just the intro. Edge. Sorry about that. It's 22 minutes in. We do intros by a quarter of the show.
Yeah, no, today's show is going 5 hours, sir. So just the intro. Yeah. Again, holding strong, resilient, all those words. I'm impressed, and especially by ETH. I can't tell. The space right now, I don't think knows what to make of the market, right? No one can quite figure out, are the ETFs priced in or not? I argue that they're not priced in. I don't think they are. To me, it doesn't make sense given where the price point ETH has been at. Maybe I'll put it this way. It barely moved on news that the ETFs were happening. It moved a bit, right? But Bitcoin got to an all-time high pretty damn quick. ETH didn't really get close to that. I don't think it's priced in here. I don't know. We'll find out soon. Next week, it sounds like maybe Monday. We don't have definitive dates yet, but it sounds like Monday is still, tentatively the target. I think it's going to happen again. We'll find out.
I'm looking macro. I'm not looking micro. It's too hard to figure out the ins and outs of the dailies. I'm not a day trader. I'd like to be one, but I'm not. So
would you really like to? You want to day trade?
I think that's the only way to make money in a market like this, in a good way, like a consistent way.
That reminds me, I saw Keyboard Monkey, just a random day trade comment today.
Sure.
And it just got that phrase in my head. It's like it reminded me that would be so fucking cool to do, right? Wouldn't that be fucking cool to just that would be your day? It's probably stressful as hell, right?
Yeah. I don't understand it. I mean, you'd have to get on Rollbit, do the whole shorting and longing and all that sort of stuff, and it has to be real fast. And
Yikes!
I'm not into it.
Yikes! Lemon can teach us.
Yes, he's out there looking where the sun is casting shadows and shit like that, right?
That shit's bonkers, man. That people actually do that. That's fucking bonkers. They really do that. Moon cycles and the sunset time, and it's crazy. These guys are smart. They're really smart. What's interesting too, man, AI is going to run circles around us too. AI, people already use AI to trade. They do. I remember talking to, what is his, I'm looking it up because I want to get his name right and I should know it, but I'm worse than Biden, by the way. My brain is fried. Andrew Steinwald. Andrew Steinwald. Had him on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He's 2 years ago.
He's Josie's husband.
Yes.
Isn't he?
Yeah. And he's fucking awesome, and he's a very, very smart dude. Guy who told me something that I didn't believe then. I believe now that like AI personalities are going to replace influencers, and I do believe that. I see it happening. Maybe not replace, but they will compete big time. You know, when that stuff is so believable, you don't know the difference. The fact that they can run 24/7, totally see it.
Yeah.
But we were chatting about AI in different sectors, and I was curious how it was going to impact just trading. So it is already used, right? Like people already use AI trading bots and systems and things to figure out algorithms and stuff. But how much better is that going to get when you see how good just the AI stuff we use now, like ChatGPT and some of these video applications, when you see how good those are, and even Suno for music, right? Imagine when you set that on this stuff.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that it would do good, especially with numbers and things like that. But their AI is. I'm curious. Bots work, right? Like we use bots. I'm not sure about the AI and how that would those little mini mistakes that they make. Like how would that affect their decision making when it comes to making money?
That's a good point. No, that's a good point. I picture everything is usually years down, like super macro, but when it's a little more perfected, when it's trained on more data, but just when I go on TradingView and there's all these like all the Fibonacci type of like metrics and indicators you can drop on there, and it's all just pattern based. I can't fathom why AI can't do that all for you in 1/1000th the time, and then you can just program it. You have it interface with bots to trade for you too. It's gonna get funny because then it's people are gonna have to trade against that, which I still believe is already happening. I already think that that's probably to a large degree happening. So it's gonna get fun. I don't know if that means people can't day trade anymore unless you have experience like training a model and programming your own bots. I don't know. The future is gonna be fucking fun though, dude. I'm such a nerd. Like I love that stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, right now it's still in that sort of infancy stage where you're just watching a bunch of like, I think I saw one today where there's happy employees or something like that, and it's just a bunch of like these fucking weird looking people in suits. So it was like black and white, and they've got like this crazed look in their eyes, and very, very weird. So like computer does not necessarily AI does not necessarily get it right right now, but yeah, it does seem like the way that it's going to, the direction that we're heading, and I'm sure it'll only get better and better. But like I said, there's something about all the movies and TV shows that I've watched in the past, where basically Terminator style, where like they try to take over and they try to destroy us, and they finally realize the only way to have a perfect world is to destroy all the humans trying to create war. So that's the thing that I worry about.
Bring it on. God, I can't
bring it
wait.
on.
Can't fucking wait. All right, somebody, so who mentioned that? Mount Gox payouts started. I don't know. I've not seen that yet, but they've actually started, right? They've sold Mount Cox. They've definitely sold some Bitcoin. I remember this last week. I think it was like, what was it? Like 1.5K. It was like 85 mil. And that was last week some point. I don't know if they sold any since then. If you've got any news on that, please drop it. Would love to hear. I'm going to skim.
So right now, what?
X.
Germany has started to liquidate, but Mount Cox or Mount Gox has not. Is that what we're saying?
Well, they've definitely sold some, and actually, I mean, they sold. It's a good chunk, 80-something mil, but out of $9 billion, they have not really started. We have not really seen the impact other than sentiment wise. Germany's over half through their bag, right?
And just to refresh my memory, the payouts, are we saying that they're giving Bitcoin back to the wallets of these people, or are they giving dollar amounts equal to when they lost it on the day that they like? Do we know any of that right now?
It's another good question. Okay, I don't think we know still, and it's like, for as hot of a topic as that is, like it's like a core narrative. It's a core subject right now, and nobody fucking knows as far as I know, right?
And let me just get on that even more. Like, what happened to the Bitcoin originally? Is it the original Bitcoin that they're returning, or is that just gone? So they have to buy new bit. Like, if it was just gone and they buy new shit, then like
it was stuff that was sitting in their wallets, as far as I know. Like, to me, that makes sense. It is actually it is, because it's in their wallets already. It's like there's 140,000 Bitcoin sitting in their wallet. So it is. Question is, it goes back to what you were asking. Is it them selling that Bitcoin and then sending
Right.
it to those creditors, or are they actually sending that Bitcoin back? And also, where do they send it? Do they send it to their FTX account? I'm guessing so, because otherwise, how do you coordinate getting everybody's like current address?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that actually matter as far as like if we're concerned about liquidation and price fluctuation, depending on those payouts. So it really matters how that happens, and I can see, depending on what it is, it being a net positive. Like if a bunch of people could just get money, right? They might come back and buy more Bitcoin or buy more whatever and reinvest in crypto.
Right.
If you get crypto, there's probably more of an opportunity for you to just liquidate and, you know, get whatever you need to get. Cause you're like, I just fucking sat on my ass, not getting my payouts for however long. And now I'm getting it. I'm fucking selling it,
Yep.
buying my groceries or whatever else that I've been, you know, getting backed up on. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure.
Yep. Dude, it's kind of why nobody's ready to fully commit to, you know, this being the bottom, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of potential money to hit this.
I'm ready to commit.
Hit this
that
market.
it's the
You're gonna
bottom.
commit, yeah.
I'll commit. I'm a committer, so I'll commit that it's the bottom.
All right. And then we got, you know, I don't want to harp on this too long, but we have the FTX money. We got all that. We got 16 to 18 billion from FTX. Was that what we were talking about? Mount Gox or FTX right there?
We were
I'm
talking
telling you,
about-
I'm fucking Joe Biden. Call me Joe Biden.
Yeah, no, we're talking Cox.
Okay. Then FTX is the whole other side of this too. That is going to be, as far as I know, that's going to reach people as like USD or something, right? That's going to be cash that's given back to those people.
Yeah, I don't know, because it wasn't like, from what I remember, and I could be completely wrong, but FTX basically was not having a dollar for dollar equal when you were investing into their.
It's a fraction for sure.
Like they were just like, give us your money, and then we're just gonna spend it, and we're not gonna like use the you know, like
crazy.
It's not like Coinbase where it's like that we have a dollar for every, you know, every cryptocurrency that you have. So when you want to liquidate it, the math works out. Like fucking FTX was like some high school asshole, like just being like, this thing's going up my entire time doing it, so we might as well continue to do it. So yeah, I'm not sure how that liquidation is going to happen, but I would think that what we were talking about, where like they can't just give Bitcoin back or whatever back. Not sure how that's going to happen.
Yep. All right, I want to spend some time on runes. Maybe it makes sense to do it now, or I was kind of picturing closer to the end. I want Henry here for it.
Where is he? Where's Henry?
I don't know.
Is he?
I'm
like,
gonna message him.
Is he in the green room?
No, he's not here.
Okay,
he's just gone. So maybe I'll just start by pointing out, like, setting this up. Market cap now down to 1.04 billion. It's getting real close to falling under $1 billion. I don't know psychologically if that matters at all. I kind of think it doesn't. I don't think it matters one bit. So just a heads up about that. But also, you know what? Let me hop back over to Magic Eden. This will be a Magic Eden heavy. Yeah, we're halfway through. I was gonna say a heavy show, but I mean halfway through, and we got other stuff to get to as well. I do want to point out, in case you guys didn't see Chain Reactor this morning, their Epic listing. A lot of us are in Epic, so I want to show this. It's incorrect, guys. The market cap is incorrect, as is the supply. So just a heads up. I sold some this morning because it looked like it was about $40 million market cap, and I'm just like, yeah, nice. I like it. I'll sell here instead of where it is, you know, where it truly was, which is pretty much even with yesterday. But the supply is actually $1 billion. It's not. Earlier they had it listed at 1.9 billion. It's 1 billion. So that is incorrect, which is throwing market cap off, I guess, too. So just an FYI, if you guys are Epic holders, just be mindful of that. Supply incorrect. Anyways, all right. I want to get to shit. There's a cop, dude. I think we fucked ourselves. There's a lot to get to. There's not gonna be time to get to it all. Nah, you're right. It's me. This is cool. I think this is a stupid ass take, by the way. The beginning of the end. The beginning of the end, because Goldman Sachs is going to launch tokenization projects. Are they meaning like it's being taken over and there's not going to, like, the opportunities we have now are not going to exist anymore? That's how I'm reading that take, but I don't know.
Hold on. You're saying D Farmer is saying it's the beginning and the last dance for degens. And you're saying,
So you hear it is $1.6 trillion asset manager Goldman Sachs to launch 3 tokenization projects. That being the reply to that is weird, given that I think everything happening now never ends. It never, ever, ever ends. Ever. It's cyclical, but never ends.
Well, you know how I'm terrible at like deciphering what other people mean in text format. WAGME sort of, not to bring back WAGME and me not understanding what that is, what you guys thought I didn't know what that was.
Didn't
But
know.
to me, it just seems like this is like saying, kind of like when Pepsi and Nike were like, "What's up, friend?" RFREN. Like we're all gonna make it type shit. Like I think that he's just saying like, Goldman Sachs is now even jumping in here. It's just cringe that it's fucking happening.
I see.
That's my take. I could be wrong.
That I believe. Okay, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, if it's a comment that the upside that you had from like the degen shit, the trading, the speculative side, that goes away, never, fucking never. So Dead is saying that the Mt. Gox credits started happening.
Oh, nice. I believe.
Yeah,
that.
dude, Dead, if you got a link, anybody who's got a link, if you don't mind DMing me, I would love to put that up here. So far, I haven't seen Henry's back. What's up, Henry?
Wow, nice little half an hour break there, Henry.
Yeah, that's cool.
No,
can I do that?
Sorry, I had a really important phone call I had to take.
That's cool.
Oh, was it more important
stuff.
than it was more important than us right now?
To be honest with you, there's very few things that I would ever just like abruptly leave. Family emergency or something very important for Kongs, and it was the latter. So
okay, I'm just have to believe you on this one.
Yeah.
Not happy about it, but go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry,
Jed was talking about something else, by the way. I misunderstood his comment. That was not Mt. Gox related. All right. Well, welcome back, man. You missed some fun shit.
Yeah.
We talked about Magic Eden getting into like content, right? They launched a TikTok account. They got an intern making cool content over there, so that's cool.
Cool.
What else?
I talked about how I did not like the short that we had because it was inciting my friendship of Gary, and also how it made me look like an asshole and Hudah look really good.
Thank you, Anthony.
And we were going to get into runes, but we wanted to wait for you.
Oh,
because
nice of you.
Yeah, you're the rune expert.
I'm a rune guy. Not an expert. Yeah, we're going to be doing something with Magic Eden at Bitcoin Nashville. I think we're going to be co-sponsoring a party. Info hasn't come out yet, but should see a little decentralized Kong's stuff at Bitcoin Nashville.
It's you and Magic Eden, like that's
fun.
The event.
There might be some others. Yeah, there might be some others, but yeah.
How does Henry drop something that seems like a big deal, but makes me so confused and not understand and not energized by it at all? Can you go through that one more time? Did you say during a huge Bitcoin conference that you and Magic Eden are going to be throwing an exclusive party?
Well, they are throwing a party. The reason I'm like kind of like nonchalant about it is because they haven't announced it yet. So I didn't want to be like, oh, and then I hear from their marketing team, like, why'd you say something, dude? Like, we didn't put anything out yet.
Yikes.
I hope
it's
like,
yikes.
They're going to
Dude,
cancel
I've got Magic Eden in the title of this show, and I think we've probably got some Magic Eden stands watching. So
sweet.
You're fucked.
I'm excited. Listen, I thought about this today, Joe, if you want to start your timer.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, wait, Joe.
No. How fucking annoying is this conversation going to be about Kongs? Is it going to be really annoying? Or?
It'll be a level 4 for you, maybe a level 5. Okay, turn it down just a little bit.
Yep.
Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, no, I was just thinking today, I was like, we have been, as a project and as a community, ahead of the curve on a ton of things, right? Breeding, ERC20 tokens with fungible tokens, the Guardian contract, voxelized models, fully rigged. Rune number 2, going to Ronin, by the way, Forgotten Runiverse going to Ronin, right? We were the first ones, non-Axie, to launch on Ronin. We were the ones to leave Polygon. Yeah, with a P, exactly. We left Polygon before D-Gods, before Pixels. I'm like, we're always early, and we don't often get credit for it. But we were fucking with Magic Eden when they were still Solana people. We were literally like one of the first, if not the first, non-Solana project to do a Twitter Spaces with.
Dude.
How we looking, Joe?
Well, the timer's up, and fucking Henry hasn't even gotten to what he was like just setting it up.
How short did you make it?
That was it, bro.
45 seconds.
No, that was it. I was just saying, like, we're early, and we often just get no credit, no love for the fact that like we spot things early that other people eventually come to. or that they eventually like Magic. I knew Magic Eden would blow up, that they were going to overtake OpenSea, and we started relationships with them way before everybody else. When they were aggregating Polygon, before they were aggregating Polygon. So anyway, my point is like, we got good vision, man. We got good vision.
How are we not all rich then, Yoda? Couldn't you have passed on some information that I could have actually like capitalized on?
Well, you know why, Joe? Because the KOLs aren't part of us. Like, we're early, but I think it just goes to show like early, innovative, seeing things early doesn't really always matter if you don't have those voices that are pumping everybody's bags. And I think that just goes to show a lot of what the space is made out of.
KOL.
If Thread Guy and K Money and Gary V and all the other guys were talking about the stuff that CK does and how early we have been on so many of these things, it'd be a different story. But for some reason we just don't run in those circles. But it's okay. Still works. We're still here.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yay.
No, I mean, no.
Yay.
You don't. First of all, you don't really promote yourselves all that well, if I'm being honest. Like,
yeah, just look at our Twitter, bro. We have like the best engagement of any Web3 project.
Wow, you're ballsy today, and I like it. Yeah, I mean,
It's actually true.
No, I agree that it's true, but I also agree that Yoda does not promote his brand well enough. Like he's not excited. He doesn't create a ton of excitement when he drops some knowledge like that. So I think that there can be a little bit more on the dial to turn up to 11.
Do the Kongs need an intern? They need the Magic Eden intern.
Yeah, they do.
That's a rare fucking commodity in this space. That personality, you would think they're everywhere in a way they are, but that is like, man, those guys get paid because they're good and they drive a fuck ton of value. Is it real? Is it real value they're driving? I don't know. But in this new like kind of attention economy, it is, right?
Yeah. Whenever Yoda's on a show, it's a little tiny picture of his thing. His face isn't on there. He's like usually delayed like 20 seconds. It's just fucking brutal. So I don't know, dude. I mean, we love you. We love the Kongs. It's just, we got to do better. we got to do better.
There you go, Henry. Do better.
Do better.
For Joe.
Please.
Do better.
Do better.
Can't wait to cut that into a short.
No, that's not short worthy.
No, maybe not. By the way, I happen to be looking at the Genkai X anime. Is it Anime Chain? I think that's the Anime Foundation. Are they the ones behind Anime Chain too? Anime Coin, whatever. I think it's a whole ecosystem.
Yeah, there's like a whole ecosystem. There's like there's an affiliation there. Yeah,
got it. There, I think it was announced today at ETHCC that Anime Chain. Again, I can't remember if it's Anime Chain or the token, but coming next month. So just a few weeks off here, which is cool. Also, really funny shit coming out of that conference, the ETHCC thing. People getting robbed. It's not funny actually, but people getting robbed. People getting their shit stolen. I know somebody who got his shit stolen out there, but I've seen multiple tweets of people getting like robbed, like violently robbed. It's a fucking mess out there.
Wow. Where was that happening?
Brussels, I think, right?
Oof.
I think it's Brussels, which apparently is a shit show. VB is out there. VB's out there like walking around the city, no security, like a fucking weirdo. Which people are like taking note of it. So he's
Who's
fucking
VB?
Vitalik.
Oh yeah.
He showed up. First, I saved a whole bunch of little clips of him on stage being his weird self, which he's fucking odd and it's so awesome. Also, after yesterday's conversation, I kind of want to throttle back even talking about the dude, but I'm not gonna. So here's him. This was like a little side event, and he showed up there. And people weren't expecting he was really going to show, I guess, but it's just funny watching him like prance down the aisle.
He's so weird, dude.
He's like drenched in. He's like he got poured on again because he's just fucking.
I bet he smells.
He probably does smell. I never thought about that, but he's probably right. What do you mean he's protected? What do you mean? What do you mean, Marty? Is he a Fed?
He's got to have security around him, right?
I don't know.
Is that what you meant by dude? The clips I saw, he's just coming down the street. Like, I mean, here's a good.
Have you ever
He's just
sent,
off on his own in this like crime-ridden city.
I mean, when you got a dick the size of Vitalik, you know, like you walk around the streets like that. You know what I mean?
You know, it's a bummer. I
What's
learned
that?
that that's not his dick. I might have learned it on this show.
Was it shadows? Was
I
it
think he
shadows?
said it was an extension cord. I thought it was one of you guys that told me, but he had put an extension cord down his pants like a fucking weirdo. Of
Why?
course. It's just to carry it and he didn't want to have it in his hand or something. But like, I like the original version better, you know?
Yo, just
Wow.
to circle back, I know this is a little bit off topic, but I did post in the private chat here, Hudah, that tweet. And I wasn't sure if this was the girl that I was telling you about who commented on Thread Guy and the interview with Andrew Tate. And underneath, like one of the first responses is Thread Guy. And I think that there's a little bit of like venom to it, but I'm not sure. Did you take a look at it at all?
Right now for the first time here. Okay.
You see where he responded?
Oh, that's a great fucking point.
Is there a little bit of snarkiness to the response?
Thread guys being
Yeah.
snarky.
Yeah, I
I
can't
think
really.
he's right.
What's he?
What do
can
you say?
Well, he's saying, so he's saying, appreciate the take. Is there any hypocrisy? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought it was on screen.
Yeah,
My bad.
let me pull it up.
Is there any hypocrisy to quote tweeting this and then continuing to share it further then?
Can you scroll up to show what
Yes.
she wrote, just so we're.
Yeah, here we go. So I support Thread Guy, but I think it was wrong for him to interview Culver Tate, so Andrew Tate, who's known for money laundering, sex trafficking, and sexual assault. Overall disappointed in the way you handled it as a creator. Hosting people like Tate only endorses their behavior. Sometimes views aren't everything. After all, you can't judge a person by the company they keep.
You can judge a person.
You can. I'm sorry. I was like, that doesn't make sense, lady.
Man, spell errors all over the place.
Oh, really?
All over the place.
Who cares? Who gives a shit? It's Twitter, bro.
No one. I know.
But yeah, okay. Saying that doing something for views.
Oh, is that what the take is? Doing something for
sometimes
views?
views aren't everything. So yeah.
But I think what she's saying is doing like sometimes views aren't everything. So like, so basically saying like
Morals.
the
Yeah,
moral
like
of
your morals
doing this
should matter.
interview. She's not I don't think it's a good take to say like, aren't you doing the same thing? Like she's morally in line with what she wants to say here. She wants to call him out on it. So views aren't everything. But so
Hey, go to his response again.
appreciate
Is there
the take.
any hypocrisy to quote tweeting this and continue it? No, he's not making a good argument there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
Huh.
but and it's snarky, right? That's a snarky fucking take, right?
I don't think it's
just
snarky.
it's a bad argument.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like it's a weird argument.
Do you
She's trying to point out the hypocrisy, and then he's like, "Oh, you're continuing to spread it then by even quote tweeting it."
yeah, appreciate the
No.
take. So he doesn't appreciate the take.
I think he does.
No, he's
No.
not.
I
He's
think he
saying
does.
appreciate the take. This take is wrong. That's what
That's
he's
fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I invite constructive criticism. I like it. Okay, when I make content, I want people to shit on it. Legitimately, I do because I want to get better. I think he does too. I think he wrestled with this interview too, so he appreciates that perspective because he probably debated this to some degree.
I'm a Joe. No, I think
Yeah.
this is. Hey, I appreciate the take. I'm saying that to be a bit gratuitous, but now let me come in with my snarky comment about. Well, then aren't you just propagating this whole?
Right.
Isn't it hypocritical for you to even say this? Because here you are quote tweeting it.
Is this just one of those scenarios where like it's all kind of correct? It just depends on
It's
how
almost-
you want to
It's
interpret it.
almost like saying like what is it? What do people say? Like I don't mean this in a negative way. And then of course the next thing is going to be
Yeah.
extremely negative. It's kind of that sort of setup. And so, yeah, I mean, honestly, like, you know how I felt about that whole interview with Red Guy and Andrew Tate. I did do a little bit more looking into more Andrew Tate stuff, which did not help me
No.
like this anymore. This take from Thread Guy almost in a way kind of reinforced what I was worried about, which was that Thread Guy is now kind of like getting influenced by the Andrew Tate-ness of the interview, and now he's kind of just dismissing people's other takes by saying like, yeah, appreciate that take, you're fucking wrong type shit. So yeah, I wasn't.
How do I read this so different?
I don't know.
I think I read it legitimate, like at face value. He appreciates the take, and he's like, any hypocrisy here though? Like should we like discuss?
But it's not hypocritical. Like it's just straight up not hypocritical.
You don't think she
to
did this
call-
for views?
Well, I think she has a valid argument, a counter argument, and she's putting it out there not necessarily for views. Okay, maybe it is for views.
Hold
But
on.
let's just say her counter argument is to see
think
if
she's
other
doing
people
it
are
for
feeling
views.
the same way.
I might put out one of my most controversial tweets tomorrow. Follow
Whatever.
along, guys.
She might be doing it for views. I don't know. The difference between what he's doing and what she's doing is that like I honestly feel as if, and he's already said like he's kind of I feel as if he's under a moral quandary and she's not. I think that she's backed up by her beliefs and he's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And you could make the argument that like that fucking cut up short that you made of me, that I was doing it for views, but I really wasn't. That's how I feel about the fucking thing. And that's why you said, "Oh, Joe, you're rage baiting." And I said, "No, I'm not rage baiting because that's the way that I feel. I'd prefer not to get put out on blast for me ripping that dude, but that's the way that I feel, so I'm not going to like back away from what I said." And he could come out and be like, "Oh, he's trying to say whatever about me for his own personal gain." I really don't want that personal gain, although that's the way that I feel. So that's what I'm sort of seeing with this tweet, which bothers me in this. So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm bothered by your tweet too, so we're on
I'm
the
sure
same
you
page
are.
there.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. That's you're the rage baiter.
Dude, I think I am actually. Like honestly.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Do we got more to say on runes? I don't know if there was like I thought there was going to be a big old rune segment. I don't know if there is one. Probably more tomorrow. Henry, announcements tomorrow?
Tomorrow there will be.
Okay, so tomorrow I bet we
There's an
we've got some
announcement
good-
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow there will be. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, hang on, Joe. Let me put I might not have been sharing when. Yeah, there we go. Boom.
Something's coming.
Something's coming.
Yeah, it's the start of kind of what we're doing. So there'll be like a. It won't be. You'll have to get your thinking caps on tomorrow.
What kind of font is that, by the way?
It's MS Paint.
Seems
Right.
like kind of off-brand, but whatever.
Oh well, you're entitled to that opinion. Isn't it hypocritical of you to? No.
I like that take. I like that take. You're completely wrong.
Yeah, it's fine. It's font. Not the end of the world.
Yes,
But,
correct. No, that's exciting. Congratulations, Henry. I can't wait to hear. Are you gonna break that on this show? Can you please?
No.
God,
No.
fuck you, man.
No.
That sucks.
No, it's because it's a little bit of like a I don't want to say a puzzle or a quest. It's a little bit of like something like that. So,
Okay.
You'll have to be engaged a little bit. And it kind of like starts this process of like what happens next for decentralized. So yeah, I'm excited for it, man.
Dude,
Like
I
I'm
can't
just
wait.
kind of excited to get some stuff going.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long couple
even though I
months,
may not-
man. So
Yeah, it's at least it's something. It's something. Like I feel like runes don't have a lot. I say a lot going for them. Like right now, runes are just shitcoins. So it'll be nice to just have at least something that we've done with a rune. So it's the start of that.
Rune June is over and goodbye July is here right now.
did you just make that up, Joe?
Yeah.
I did.
I like it.
Yeah. I wanted
I
to say
love
like Rune by July or something like that, but yeah.
I couldn't think of anything for runes in July. I just I thought of like once we went from June to July,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't think of anything.
Bye July.
So-
yeah.
There you go. All right, we're close
yeah.
to bullish bearish. We could maybe kick that off a little early. Maybe I want to mention that. Man, I can't. Fuck, I'm telling you, dude, my brain is fried.
Is there anything cool that happened on Twitter today or no? Any juicy
There was some Martin Shkreli GCR shit. I don't. It would like that's not my. I don't think it's that fun.
No, it's fine. I don't care about that.
What about you? You see anything? Any interesting little threads?
Henry, I've been out and about. Have you seen anything cool today that caught
No,
your
dude. Honestly, been working on decentralized stuff, like so deep in it that
Nice.
things are just coming together, and there's just a lot going on behind the scenes. So it's like we're in the lab right now.
Yeah.
We're in the
Yeah.
lab, man.
Yeah, I haven't really seen anything. I've been busy all day. I did look into a bunch of like fucking Andrew Tate interviews and things like that after I watched the one with Red Guy, just to kind of get a gauge of like stuff about, am I missing something or am I being unfair and blah blah blah. But yeah, nothing within our community.
All right. Well, I got one for you. So let's have a conversation. First off, this is pretty cool. The CFTC chairman says that an Illinois court ruled that Bitcoin and ETH are commodities. I don't know if that's recent, right? I don't know if that's old and it was just referenced at some kind of hearing here, but that was cool. That was cool, guys. It was pretty cool.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Now this I found, and I thought this was interesting. We talked about this sorta earlier in the week. Oh, it was when the Republicans released that document, their policy document, and it referenced, what is it? Your right to mine Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I'm like,
yeah.
well, what do they mean? Like, why would you not have the right to it? I don't know if this is it, but maybe it's part of it, right? Let me play this video for you real quick. And I'm wondering if this is part of what that's trying to address, which is defending Bitcoin miners from people accusing them of hurting their health, maybe?
It has been extremely rough ever since all this noise started.
They don't need to know what a Bitcoin is to understand that a fan that is cooling off a computer is making noise.
It's a form of psychological torture. They could find themselves lack of sleep, depression, anxiety.
I passed out.
So you get the gist, like, of where this is going, right? Is that possibly, is that like preemptively trying to protect Bitcoin miners from these kind of like lawsuits?
I hope. Up here in Buffalo, it's like been in the news that they are shutting down and putting a moratorium on Bitcoin mining.
Really?
Because there's a decent sized place in Tonawanda, which is just outside of Buffalo. Decent sized mining farm. So yeah,
and known to be loud.
How loud is it?
Yeah, people have issues. It's funny. I haven't been by it. But I mean, he's got 84 decibels. I mean, that's
wow.
That's like a loud football game is what, like 113, 116, something like that.
What's 84 though? Can you give an example of what 84 would be?
I think 84 would be like a normal noise level at like a football game before everybody goes crazy. Like, hey, you're cheering, but you're not going crazy. They don't have the DBs up on the on the what do they call that? The LED, the billboard. What's the thing called? The scoreboard.
We all know what you mean, yeah.
All right, let's see. City traffic is an 85.
Okay.
Vacuum cleaner 75. So that's good perspective. It's decently loud. It's decently loud. So I get it. So I guess with that said, does that make sense that that's what they're trying to protect? That policy, right? That the GOP is trying to push. It's to protect people, Bitcoin miners, from that. People saying, you're fucking killing me. I am going crazy and deaf and I can't sleep. And the GOP is like, tough luck.
Well, you know what's funny?
Doesn't that just come down to noise ordinances in certain areas? Like there's industrial parks where it's like, hey, you could do it here.
Like city traffic at certain times goes away. Like you would think in the middle of the night, like it dies down or whatever. If there's a vacuum, usually your mom turns it off after, halfway into your video game. If it's a blender, you know what I mean? Like your drink is going to be done at some point. Bitcoin mining is probably pretty fucking consistent. The weird thing is that those places that they looked like they were pissed off does look stereotypically like more of like a red state area. So it's weird that the Republicans would want to do that to protect them. But it does also seem like from the place that you said, Henry, just the name of it and where they were, it looks like there's like fucking 5 houses around there. Like, why not just move them somewhere where that's not going to be a problem? It doesn't seem like
the rigs,
move the people, like move 5
houses.
Families another mile away or something like that. But
that's crazy, Joe.
Well, I know. I don't know. Whatever. I'd be annoyed. I don't want to be. When you live next to something like that, it's fucking annoying.
It's the same as it's the same argument against what, windmills or whatever. Like windmills. Turbines. Boom. Same thing. They drive people actually insane. So, all right, let's hit some bullish bearish.
Yeah, I said move the people. So what?
Move the people. Yeah, get them out of their fucking childhood homes. Stop bitching. Just move a couple miles away. Bullish bearish on AI. This is fucking awesome. AI is going to be used to change the world as a tool to make the world better, right, Anakin? As a tool. Oh, it's so great. That's a good one. Bullish, bearish on AI. I'm bullish, obviously.
Yeah, I'm bullish. Go ahead.
Yeah, overall. I mean, I think there's definitely some stuff that's going to come out of it that's not going to be good, but
Yeah,
you know,
like this,
overall,
like this,
overall, I like it.
like this meme. Yeah.
I dig it. This is less of a bullish, bearish, more of a warning. Before you shove your tongue down your dog's throat the next time. So just check out what's in their saliva.
Oh fuck.
It's not that bad.
Well, we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. No, we don't. Sticks.
Like if those are poopy particles, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. And the cats is weirder.
I hope so.
Without context, this is useless.
Oh. Look, it's sperm, dude. The cat's
Yeah,
got
exactly.
sperm
That's
on
what I saw it as.
it.
So
Yeah, there's no context. We need like, what the fuck is that shit?
yeah.
These probiotics?
Probiotic. That's it. So continue making out with your animals. Dude, it's just people that like put their face right in their animal's face and touch tongues. It's weird.
Oh yeah, why don't we do bullish or bearish on people kissing their dogs?
Yeah.
That's the bullish or bearish.
Yeah. Super bearish. Super bearish.
I'm bearish on that, dude.
I'm bullish.
Henry.
You're bullish. Do you lick your tongue? Do you open your
No.
mouth if a dog comes in and wants to lick? Do you open your mouth?
No.
Well, that's
No. Sorry.
that
If
is-
you're talking that, then bearish.
That's what I'm talking. You're
Yeah.
bearish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that, yes.
Open mouth kissing your dog is what I'm talking.
Yeah, very much.
You just said you were bullish on it, just so you know.
No, I thought you said kissing your dog.
Well, I'm just saying like open mouth.
I didn't know you meant making out with your dog.
Yeah, making out is basically what I'm saying.
These dudes like Drifter shoots, right? Some of these guys are nuts, dude.
This
like
that's
crazy people.
By the way, that's an interesting topic is Drifter.
what specifically with him?
And he
His
went
art or-
away that for a while, like during the bear, he was gone.
and he's
came
kind of back.
Yeah, but he came back kind of when things started to pop off again.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Kind of griftery. Grifter shoots.
well, a little bit.
Hey.
A little bit like, come on, man. You know, like we needed you during this time.
Yep. He had a rough life.
He very much has, and all respect to him, and I love his art and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it would have been nice to have him around.
It's weird that but the thing he does, guys do, and it's crazy. These guys are nuts, right? Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. How many of these guys like fall to their death and we just don't hear about it? I mean, I remember seeing these in the news from time to time, but I wonder if it happens more often than we might realize.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
fucking
honestly, Henry, go ahead.
Yeah, you ever seen the photo shoots of what's the name of the tallest tower in Dubai? Burj Khalifa? The tallest building in the world.
Yeah, I'm not sure the name.
Okay, so like there's a photo of Tom Cruise at the very top of it. There's like a little manhole at the very top where you can like you must be able to pay to go to the very top, or maybe they let celebrities. And he's literally sitting with like no safety harness or anything, just on the side of it while they took photos of him.
Jeez.
Then there's the same photo of Will Smith with like a full harness on, clipped in, and you're just like, man, that's actually crazy. He's up there like 1,500 feet. I don't remember if he was wearing sandals, but he's just nothing, dude. Not clipped in.
You had the name right, by the way, and I think the question, I think the answer to that question is like you can't push your luck over and over and over and not expect there to be casualties eventually. I'm a firm believer that like, you know, you eventually shit catches up to you. So I bet you a lot of these guys end up kind of falling to death. It's kind of like when you watch those documentaries on free climbing where the mountain climbers climb with no equipment. Like most of those guys, when they pass away, it's usually because of that, you know?
I'm just pulling up the Will Smith version.
Oh, there's the Tom Cruise one.
And these pictures suck. Oh yeah, there's Will Smith.
Yeah, but look at the difference between Will Smith and Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Will Smith all safety harnessed in.
There's one right there that has a split screen, Hudah.
Oh yeah. Good shout. Yeah. Like he's like hugging the sides here and everything.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah.
man, Tom Cruise is a badass. Never thought I'd say.
I mean,
that,
he
but-
kind of is. He kind of is. He does his own stunts. Like he's a different guy.
Yeah. All right. I think this will be the final one. Guys, carry a couple fire extinguishers in your car. Just do it, because the next time you're in a police chase, check this. It works.
Wow.
That'll get us copyrighted, I imagine. But there you go. You spray that shit behind you, you're golden.
You got away.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I like it. Bullish. Bullish is hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go extremely bearish on that.
Oh.
Let's risk everyone's lives. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, dude, like 50 cent. I didn't know if I was hearing that right, dude, because it sounded kind of tinny or something. Like I'm like 50
Yeah,
cent.
that was 50 Cent. Yeah.
Yeah, good lord.
Many men.
Oh, all right. All right. Henry, I didn't hear your answer there.
Did they get away?
We don't see the end, so I'm just gonna assume no, but if they did, even better.
Yeah, Henry. The guy's videotaping it. I really doubt that they got away.
All right, I'm going bearish, but before we end bullish bearish, did you see the U.S. Marshals that were? Did you see the thing with the U.S. Marshals yesterday? I think it happened end of last week, where there was a marshal that was guarding one of the justices' house, Sotomayor, and a guy who had stolen another car, like a van, decided to hijack a car. But the car that he hijacked was an unmarked U.S. Marshals car that was protecting the justice, with two marshals in it, and they pulled out their gun, shot him in the mouth. Actually,
whoa,
yeah. I was like, man, you got to be stupid.
There's
Can you
video
imagine
of
your
that?
luck? They haven't released any video. I bet at some point, I don't know if those guys have cameras, but I bet at some point there will be. But can you imagine the luck of going to carjack someone and it's two U.S. Marshals and then you get popped in your mouth?
Fucking crazy. Getting shot in the mouth would suck.
I think the last month
With a 40, I think it was a 40.
There was an article or not an article, but there was news of something like that last month where Secret Service was off duty and they got robbed. Did you see that?
Yep. Also, they shot. I don't remember if that guy died or not. But it's just
they got shot.
Yes, bad luck.
Sorry, there's been like movies about like Secret Service and stuff like that. Like even with like 9/11, Secret Service, like fucking January 6th, like I was under the impression that like if you fucking made the wrong move on any of this shit, like it was like unreal security, like just some next level AI fucking craziness. It was really surprising that people got away with a lot of the shit that they got away with. So, despite the marshals blowing this guy away and shooting him in his mouth, like it just brought up a bunch of like pressing your luck on a lot of these things. And I'm surprised that the security hasn't been tighter in a lot of these scenarios.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah. Not Black Hawk Down, but there's like one with Channing Tatum. There's a movie where like people try to infiltrate the White House on like a White House tour, and like the fucking, like the security's like all these crazy missile launchers and shit like that. Like that's the shit that I thought it would be.
Yeah, with you. Well, we saw like J6. It ain't that.
No, it's not.
It ain't that.
Fucking A, dude.
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Had a blast hanging with you. Henry, glad you made it for part of the show. Always a treat.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, lots of Kongs talk, I imagine, with your news dropping. A puzzle to solve. Maybe we solve it together. Maybe we're the first to crack the code.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We are smart individuals here.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, Henry, thank you for showing up for part of the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Maybe if you show up for a whole show, there'll be a short where you're in it. Maybe.
We'll make you look good.
Yeah.
Like you did for Joe?
Yes.
Where you pitted him against his best friend?
I can't believe I didn't even pick up on that. I saw I see the photo of Gary. I'm like, oh, that's nice. He got him in there. And I catch on to stuff a little later. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Anyway, guys, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks,
See ya.
Peace.
Non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Yo,
That was fun.
two things I want to get out because I don't want to forget them.
Yeah.
Two, you never talked about the pizza that you got. The
Oh, yeah,
Alley's a Beats. And then, yeah. So what happened with that?
It was kind of mid. You know what it is? So I liked it.
Okay.
I only had one of the three. I'm looking forward to trying the pepperoni, but you know, it tasted like pizza I would get here, just reheated. So it had almost no flavor. There was like almost no flavor.
The sauce wasn't that good.
No flavor to the sauce, no flavor to the cheese. The crust was awesome. I could that I could tell for sure. The crust is like kind of not light, but it like had air in it, and it was crispy, and it tasted awesome. The crust was like very, very fucking good. I was like, okay, if the pizza had flavor, this would be incredible. But I wouldn't order it again unless that was a fluke. But the other one that came from Chicago, unfortunately, but it's called Peace. That one,
Yeah, Peace
that came today, so I'm gonna try that tonight. We'll see. But I was pretty fucking disappointed.
Why didn't? Oh yeah, you are in the burbs. I was about to say, just go to fucking Peace.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yep. Should.
Do you not have good pizza around you?
Dude, pizza in Chicago sucks. It's
Oh.
dude, the pizza in Florida was better than Chicago because, like, okay, the deep dish is great, but you got to be in the mood for the deep dish shit here, the Chicago style.
It's not
If
that
you get a normal pizza, it's tavern style. It's like it's not normal like New York style. It's thicker. It's like 2 times thicker than that, and it just tastes fucking. It tastes like bar
It's like
pizza.
it's
Like
like
a DiGiorno's?
No, DiGiorno's is fluffier. The tavern style is like crackers. Like it's just fucking shit.
It's weird. It's not quite thin crust. It's bigger than thin crust. It's not like a normal pizza. It's just not good. It tastes like cheap pizza you get at a bar, and every place is exactly that. It's like it sucks. Sometimes I'll get double dough. They call like normal pizza double dough, and sometimes they make it thin enough where it's like a normal pizza. But mostly the pizza here is trash. Like almost every time, sucks.
Can you? I saw in the private chat you were like, "We got a lot of viewers today. Can we not do that in the middle of the show? It drives me crazy. I don't like knowing the viewer counts in the
Does it
show.
make you edgy?
It makes me edgy.
Make you
It makes me
nervous?
a little bit edgy. Yeah,
Aw.
a little bit.
That was cool. Hey, the point there, like it's we're trying to figure shit out, being topical. Like the Magic Eden thing that video dropped, and just talking about it, like people, it just shows people are around and they want to hear the current thing. So I thought it was cool.
That's cool.
But I won't do it.
Have you guys ever tried breast milk?
No. Yes.
Yes, everyone has.
Oh, you guys, I have not. You know what? It may have sprayed on my thing, and I was like, you know what I mean? Like I may have done that, but yeah.
How did it spray on your thing?
Sounds so gross. I don't know. My wife was squirting her boobs everywhere.
They do that, don't they?
It was like machine gunning it everywhere. I don't know, dude. It just fucking happened one day, I guess. I don't know.
You liked it?
No, I don't. No, I
Really?
don't. No, I don't like that.
All right, I like it.
That's cool. I'm glad that you're mature enough to deal with that. I'm not.
Oh, big fan.
Yeah, that's good.
Send us
Big
a
fan.
sample.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. You're getting close to the line, Henry. You're getting close to that fucking line, bro.
Dude, Henry's been all over that line the past few weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That line. I think the line was crossed when you laughed about my daughter going to the emergency room.
My kids can't fucking believe that. I don't know why I told them about it, but they are like still in shock.
Yeah.
They brought it up last night.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad they did. Someone needs to fucking hold your ass accountable for the dumb
Yeah.
shit. Cool, man.
It was funny though.
So
It wasn't
Acolyte
funny.
sucked, by the way.
Oh, dude, it was awful. Awful.
Henry, are you going to be? I thought you were going to try to find camera today.
Yeah, I got other people in the car, so I didn't want to put them on camera.
Tomorrow's
So-
the last day of this nonsense, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We got anything fun tomorrow? We got decentralized stuff.
Yeah.
I guess whatever's happening around the space, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good shit. All right, I'm gonna go. I still got more to do. I'm so fucking
Cool, man.
beat. But you guys all good?
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, boys.
Go back to watching the Andrew Tate documentaries.
Oh, for real?
I watched the Vice one, and then I started to watch Piers Morgan thing.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Yeah,
and
he's a scumbag.
The Vice one was like he made like he made his like followers like fight professional fighters. He didn't make them, but he gave them a choice. Then he mocked the people that chose not to fight the professional.
Oh wow.
And then you saw like the fucking MMA and the fucking professional fighters are just pounding the fuck out of the people. And if you know anything about fighting, like if you fight someone that has if you fight a jiu-jitsu white belt as a normal human being, you're in there with a fucking animal, let alone a professional fighter. So having a bunch of fucking dudes fight professional fighters is so unbelievable. And you're just watching them get their fucking asses handed to them, just pound it. It was unbelievable. Entertaining, but unbelievable. What were you going to say?
Oh, dude, I'm muted. I'm sorry. Are you gonna watch the Tate Thread Guy fight?
Is there a fight?
They're gonna so in that interview.
Oh, right.
Right. He said so. Thread Guy, he did tweet out. He's like he's looking for a trainer in L.A. He's gonna train for 6 months or a year and fight him.
To do what,
which
MMA?
is a weird disadvantage, man. He'll get obviously wrecked. But yeah, I would assume boxing or MMA or something.
See, this is the thing. He's getting wrapped up into this shit, dude. It's so fucking unbelievable.
He's in.
Just fucking take some jujitsu classes. There's amazing fucking jujitsu. LA's got the best of everything. Like, go fucking do jujitsu class. And you can't. 6 months ain't gonna do shit, bro.
You're gonna get hurt.
I was a white belt for like 2 fucking years in jujitsu. Like you get fucking your ass handed to you. Tate was like a fucking world-class kickboxer. Like, I don't know, dude. If I was Thread Guy, I'd do jujitsu and hope that Tate doesn't have like a lot of ground skill and just see what happens with that. Because if he stands up with the guy, he just fucking get crushed. Fuck. You're muted again.
God damn it! I keep doing it.
Why are you muting yourself now?
I'm on a video and I didn't want it to play and I'm just not even thinking. So my finger just going to that and I just
I gotcha.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a good thing. It's good.
I'd watch would I watch the fight? No, probably not. I probably watch highlights of it later, but I won't watch the fight.
That works.
Yeah, you'd watch it, huh?
I can't imagine live if they stream it on X. If I'm around, you know what I mean. If I'm like not doing something and it's around, and I would, but I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it.
Yeah, I feel the more I get exposed to all this stuff with this, it really bothers me, bro. Like,
yeah,
I have to stop caring about it because I do like Thread Guy, so I'm, yeah, not cool.
It ain't cool, man.
No,
it ain't cool.
No.
All right, man. Hope your night's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Good show. Talk to you later.
See you, buddy. Bye.
Later.